Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of That's All Funny, episode number 866. It's another episode, another episode. Yeah, we're doing it. Yeah, no, I'm just here chilling, enjoying another day of not doing anything, just sleeping. Probably do that again tomorrow, because I don't know, not caring. I don't know. And then I got like this hangnail or something that's fucking up with my finger here, and I'm just like keep trying to dig into it. It just keeps bleeding. It's like right here. Ooh, you can see it a little bit. It's it's hurting. It's hurting. I'm trying to fucking dig into it and get like whatever shard of glass or whatever the fuck is stuck in there that's really annoying me. And then I got a bag of peanut butter M&Ms here I'm trying to finish, but that what is it? What am I taking? That that trizeptide, that Ozempic. It's making me like not hungry for them. It's kind of weird. Yesterday, yeah, I told you about it yesterday. I like had to go to the restroom because of the medication, and man, it felt like it was a struggle, but it felt good. It was like, yeah, I get it. I get what this does to you. It just makes you shit grease. But that's besides the point. It's been since yesterday, kind of depressing. Like I know there was that helicopter crash, and there was that was a pretty big deal of like why did it happen and who's to blame and da 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 da. And I don't know. There's a lot of like random stuff, but let's get into the news. We got a little bit of news here. Let's check here. Let's see. Ex-USPS mail sorter admits to stealing $100,000 in sports memorabilia. A former U.S. postal worker admitted to stealing over $100,000 worth of sports memorabilia when he worked as a mail sorting clerk. Federal prosecutors said Wednesday. Authorities said 34-year-old Shelby Dozier of the Bronx started working at the main post office in Clifton, New Jersey. Not long after he was hired, parcels sent to a nearby consignment auction house started going missing, according to documents. Auction house's package included trading cards and other sports memorabilia that was both receiving from customers and sending to people around the world. Dozier stole at least 10 parcels between September 22nd and December 22nd. $108,000 for 10 packages. That's pretty rowdy. And then he could face up to 5 years in prison for stealing packages. So that's pretty. I mean, that sounds about right. A crime that's fitting for a crime like that. You don't steal. You don't steal from the mail. Like that's you don't fuck with someone's mail. Like that's like a cardinal sin right there. But no, I mean, I get it. I don't know. Like I said, I have thoughts about stealing where I don't mind if you steal from corporations, but that that you're stealing from people. You're stealing their packages, and it's the people. It's not like from like the auction house. Yeah, you're stealing from them, but you're stealing from someone who's auctioning off someone's something. So I don't know. I don't agree with that. What do y'all think? Do you think we should still hate the little man? And I don't know, or the big man, or the any sort of Damon Wayne's production, Wayne's Brothers type movie? I don't know. I'm not a fan of stealing from people, just from corporations, like I've said before. Next year on the news, newly spotted asteroid has a tiny chance of hitting Earth next decade. Let's see what this says. A newly discovered asteroid has a tiny chance of smacking Earth in 2032. Space agency officials said Wednesday. Scientists put the odds of the strike at slightly more than 1%. Well, an asteroid might hit Earth. It has about one a little more of 1% chance of hitting Earth. Did you see? Also, I saw that we left some NASA left some space cadets up in space, and Elon Musk is going to go up there and fetch them and give them a ride back. And I was like, that's fucked up. That like we can't afford to go up and like get those space people. We can afford to like take them up there, but not bring them back. It's just I don't know. That just sounds so fucked up to me. And then we have to get a private citizen who does private rockets to go up there and fetch them from space because we don't have any money in the government. Like that's I don't know. That's some wacky shit. That's some pretty fucked up shit. But I don't know. I guess that's good that they're getting them back from space. I would hate to be stuck up in space. I mean, I feel like there's a finite amount of resources up there so that it would eventually run out, you know. But and I would hate the idea of being stuck in zero gravity where your head never knows what's up and what's down. Ugh, that sounds like disgusting. Like your body never knows what's upside down and right side up. So even if you feel like you're right side up, you could be upside down and vice versa. I don't know. That sounds fucking disgusting to me. It really does. What do we have here? Oh, before the helicopter crash, cops are investigating a father who wiped the snow off of a car with his baby. As you can see in the video here, I'm not gonna play any audio, but basically, oh, there is audio here. So basically, the dude for like a TikTok video, he took his baby and wiped the snow off of his back windshield and front windshield, and the baby's probably like not even a year old. It's like less than a year old, and he's just wiping the snow off of it and the ice off of the windshields. And they're actually investigating the father because this is kind of fucked up. It really is. Like I don't know. Like I could see how in the like in the moment a father, a dumbass father, right? Not a fucking father, a dumbass would think, "Hey, this is a pretty funny TikTok of me wiping my windshield with my newborn baby," you know. But afterwards, after you did it and you post it online to the internet, you'd be like, "Oh man, that's not a good look. It looks fucked up. Like it looks like I don't give a shit about my baby, and I'm putting him in like fucking like a newborn baby in less than, 20 10-degree weather, and then making them even colder with snow. Like I don't know. It's I can't defend this one at all. Like this is actually this might be worse than everyone passing away because you don't do that to a baby. It's just like I don't know. I don't know how you would think this is smart at all. You're like you're stupid. You were you are stupid. You are stupid. And don't forget you are stupid. No, like this is so silly. I don't know what the fuck to say other than like, God, you're dumb. You're so fucking dumb. Like, uh, what a fucking dumbass. If you see the video, you're gonna like roll, like touch your head and like shame, like, oh my god, like I don't know. I don't know. And then to have your CPS after you because of this, like, God, you're a dumbass. But you don't deserve to have your kid if you're doing stupid shit like this. You might as well fucking play with a gun while holding your baby, juggling a baby and a gun, you know. But lastly, here on the news, and this is terrible, the helicopter plane crash in DC. You can't. I don't know. You can only see so much here, but it shows basically a helicopter um trying to dodge something and getting in the line of sight of an airplane, and then they crash and they fall into like the river that's there. And everyone is saying that like a lot of people have been confirmed passing, like at least 60, and it's terrible. It's like what the fuck, like why did this happen? Like you would think helicopters had like better control of their like of what they can fly and better eyes on like what they see. And then the plane, you would just think they wouldn't let it into that space like the air traffic controllers without fucking some sort of warning, some sort of fucking, I don't know, like you just think that's the whole reason why they exist, like air traffic controllers and the system and then the radios and all that. Like this shouldn't happen. Like that there's a reason all these systems are in place so none of this ever does happen, and it happens so easily. Why? I hope everyone gets investigated up the ass and figures out like why this has happened, because seems like something that could have easily been avoided if, I don't know. I don't know who was away from their systems or who didn't do their job. It seems like someone didn't do their job correctly, and that cost the lives of a lot of people. So I'm hoping that they can fucking find out who fucking caused all this, because it's terrible. It's horrible. I don't know. I don't know what else to say other than like there's nothing that could like bring their lives back. It's it's just something that could easily been avoided, and I think I don't know. I don't know anything about air traffic control. I don't know anything about plane flying and stuff like that, but it seems like stuff like this is stuff we avoid all the time because of the systems in place, and for the fact that it happened, I don't know. It shouldn't have happened, I think. Um, but it's I don't know. I don't know what to say other than that's terrible. Yeah, there's not even anything funny to say about shit like that. It's horrible. But I don't know. What do y'all think about the sad news of all this shit? Like I know all the days can't be good. Let's knock it. Let's knock this to a bad day. Uh, we have them. Everybody has them. Um, but hopefully things will be better tomorrow and the next day, and then maybe be bad again, and then maybe we'll feel better next day. Like we need to, I don't know, look forward till tomorrow and uh understand that today is just a day, and then tomorrow's the next day, and we deal with what we can the next day and then the next day. And things may look bleak and all that, but sometimes they get better, sometimes they get worse, but we still should look forward till tomorrow, to tomorrow. And yeah, that's all I could say is tomorrow's another day. That's all we can fucking say, right? But yeah, I want to thank you for listening to the podcast. That's all funny. The anywhere podcast available, just search That's All Funny. New podcast, my buddy Gabe called That's All Kayfabe. We're talking about wrestling. Check out That's All Kayfabe. Anywhere podcast available, just search That's All Kayfabe. Do a podcast with the wonderful Vin Salad called Tits and Reels of Vin Salad. We talk about movies, TV shows, watch games, great. Check that podcast out. Appreciate it. Tits and Reels of Vin Salad. Anywhere podcasts are available, just search Tits and Reels of Vin Salad. You can watch video versions of the podcast on YouTube channel, youtube.com/at Lorenzo Ariola. Got video versions there. If you want to check out the Patreon, help support the podcast, patreon.com/Lorenzo Ariola. You see it a day early, see other random stuff like that, trying to get other content made, other stuff done. So it's nothing as bleak as, or as depressing as always. There's always going to be something different. I just try to keep up with the news, no matter how sad. Try to make it funny, but there's some things that just can't be funny. I don't know. Ha cha 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 pa 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 pa. That's all funny, guys. Thank you for listening. Like, subscribe, thank you, my members. Take care. Bye.